This is episode 27, Dyer's Rest. Welcome to the 20 Sides podcast. We are a fast-paced, story-driven, actual play Dungeons & Dragons podcast, available wherever you get your podcasts or here on YouTube. Thank you so much for joining us. We hope that you enjoy.
On the last episode of 20 Sides, Leo discovered more about Seven's possible origins. They moved further into Belshire's tower and fled from Corin, a teleporting panther. Finally reaching the last room, two strange floating creatures with eye stalks blocked their way. Despite Yaros being feared and confused the entire battle, Ordella landed the kill shots on the protectors of the portal. And that's where we begin.
Welcome to 20 Sides, a fast-paced, story-driven, actual play Dungeons & Dragons podcast. I'm your DM, Matt.
I'm Bobby, playing Yaros, the Dwarven Barbarian.
Hey, I'm Jess, and I play Leona, the Moon Elf Wizard.
Hi, I'm Philip, and I play Seven, the Warforged Cleric.
Hi, I'm Tyler, and I play the half-elven rogue Ordella.
Join our campaign as we unravel the mysteries of an ancient necrotic evil, right now on 20 Sides.
So I guess we're going to go through the portal. Do you want me to stick my head through again, like I did the last time? Or do we have anybody we can throw through it? Like we remember?
Guys,
Anybody got rope?
I'm actually not really sure we should go through the portal.
But this leads to Dyer's Rest. This is your home, right?
Just
Whole purpose you came.
feeling a little nervous about it.
I don't know what that means, but I'm interested to hear about it.
So I'm not exactly welcome here anymore.
Oh, jeez.
And it might not even be great if they see me now. So I don't know.
I thought this is where we were coming because this is where you live.
Yeah.
Is that not?
No, yeah.
That's the exact reason we are here.
And yep. Yeah.
You were one who asked us to take you here.
I know.
To go through Deep Hallows, fight trolls, fight all kinds of
Ooh, I'm just a little
perilous
bit
things.
nervous about it.
We just went through a crazy tower to get here. Do you want to turn back around? I don't.
Okay. So here's all I want. There are just two people that I really care to see when we get in there. And I need us to look for those two people.
Do you know where this comes out at?
Okay.
Is this the portal? Where do we?
Just Dyer's Rest.
Oh, is it small?
Mm-mm.
Oh, are we?
Have you seen this portal in Dyer's Rest?
Well, no.
Oh.
But it's got to be there.
So nobody knows where this is going to be Dyer's Rest.
Do we even know if it comes out in Dyer's
It's actually
Rest? Is it?
huge.
Well, I think the only
The
person who
castle's
told us this was
beautiful, but-
Vriz.
Where is he?
Well, he left, I think.
Okay, well, I will not go first. But
I will.
I think I
will
know
go
who will go
first.
first.
Yeah, I'll do it. Is it?
Of course, Seven. Please, go on through and then tell us what's
So
on
I
the other
walk.
side.
I walk up to it.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna like swish my hand in it, like, and see if anything crazy happens.
I'm kind of
Okay.
just like,
in a swishing in a circular motion.
Okay. So you put your hand into the portal, you start moving in a circular motion, you feel something latch onto your hand, and you pull it back, and your hand is missing from the elbow up. I'm just kidding.
Okay. I was like, well, there we have it.
I was like, oh my gosh, I'm glad.
Now you will roll for disadvantage the rest of this
I'm like, can we
campaign.
rewind this? Take a different route.
No, you stick your hand in, move it around, pull it out. Doesn't feel any different than on this side.
I mean, I think I can just go through. Do y'all want me to? I can step in and
Go
step
on.
back out.
Yep,
You know?
there you go. That sounds great.
No. Oh, okay.
It's
Yar-
either you or Luna, so I'd rather send you through.
Go on through.
Oh,
I
okay.
trust you.
All right.
Should someone go with him, though?
So I've already walked through. I didn't wait. Yaros told me, so I walked through.
Okay. So you walk through this portal. As soon as your head goes through, there's a moment of disorientation, and it's a split second. And then in front of you is a extremely small room, probably like the size of a decent walk-in closet. It is pitch dark in here for you. You can see absolutely nothing. But as you reach out, you feel stonework, you feel brick. You reach out to your right, you feel brick and stone. The floor feels like flagstones mixed with dirt.
I would like to cast light
Okay.
on my mace.
You cast light. The room has a door right in front of you. Give me a perception check. No.
No.
Oh, no.
4.
Let's go.
Well, technically 11, actually.
Okay. That's actually not too bad. So you hear a murmuring on the other side. It sounds like one voice. That's all you can make out.
So I'm going to step back through the portal.
Okay.
Hey guys. So we're all good on the other side, except there is nothing there but a door. And so I think I heard somebody on the other side of the door, but I can't tell what it is. Do we just want to go? Or, I mean, there's really nowhere else to go. But what do you want to do?
I'm going through the portal.
Is there enough room for all of us in this room?
Probably, but it'd be tight.
Where is it bringing us?
I have no idea.
Okay, well, I guess we go.
All right, let's go. If you're ready, I'll open the door.
Hey guys, just 2 people we could be on the lookout for. Baron, he's this sweet oldish man. If we find him, we bring him with us. And Millie, kind of like me, but a little bit poor and less like me. But yeah, let's just be on the lookout
Is
for
this
those.
like your entourage or something?
Yeah, we're gonna
Okay.
take them with us.
We're
Oh,
not
geez,
looking
more
for
people.
your father or mother, the queen.
Definitely not my dad. We're gonna try to avoid him probably while we're here. So let's just make sure everyone else is okay. Take any goblins we see and then leave.
Are there a ton of goblins? Are we gonna come in?
Yeah, but they're sweet.
Oh, is that normal for Dyrus?
Yeah.
I thought goblins were stupid. Is that not?
They could be
Is that
cute
what you
and
said,
stupid.
Yaros? Yaros, didn't you say goblins?
Yeah, most of the goblins are stupid.
Oh.
This
Rez
is
just
true.
pokes his head through the portal.
Hey guys. All right. All right.
Okay,
So I'm gonna.
everybody go through portal, and let's see if you recognize voice that Seven heard.
Oh, yeah. Let's do that.
So y'all head through the portal. The other 3, you all have dark vision. So you're seeing now this tiny room. There's the door in front of you. You can each make a perception check if you want to try to kind of put your ear to the door and listen.
Yeah. 16.
I have a feeling her rolls the only one that's really going to matter, so I'm fine.
A 20.
Oh. I was like, you have a 20, but you know nothing.
Does she know anybody?
You hear a voice.
23.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh.
So both of you are able to pick up a male voice on the other side of the door. Ordella, you don't recognize the voice because it is somewhat muffled. He's not talking really loudly, you can tell. And so it almost sounds like a murmur to you. Leo, because you rolled so high, you're able to pick up bits and pieces of words as this person continues to talk. And you hear what almost sounds like a prayer. You hear bits and pieces of protection and the god Kiradin, and snippets about Dyer's Rest, but that's about all y'all can pick up.
7, those are your people out there.
Oh, I don't think I have people, but could be. I'm willing to be anybody's people. Do you want me to? Do you want me to open the door? Do we know anything about? Do we know anything about?
This door, like, I don't know what's it made of.
Yeah, does it
So-
look familiar to me at all?
No, I mean, it's just your typical run-of-the-mill wooden
I mean, is
door.
there like
Well, calm down about that. Dang, Matt. It's like, you can get this one at Lowe's. It's like the base level.
is there any is there any way to see peek of view through it? Like, is it?
No.
Okay. I don't know if it's like an old wooden door to where it's like there's lots of cracks and all that kind of stuff. No.
Not enough that you can see through it.
Okay. Well, little girl, you are sneakiest of the group. So let's see if you can put that to good use and at least tell us what's on the other side.
I can do that. I can, and then hopefully figure out where we are. And then I do know kind of some secret routes. But 7, you're a little clanky. So if you could just be right here. And if I say something to you, then come and help.
Oh, you don't want me to move?
I want you to stay right here, probably.
Oh.
And then if you hear 2 knocks on the door, then you come out.
Oh, okay.
2,
Hey,
and like
two
boom,
is 2. Okay, 2
1,
knocks.
2.
Okay.
Boom, boom.
Yaros, can you count?
I can count to 2.
Oh,
Okay. So, okay, I'm gonna try to open it as quietly as I can and like hope that it's dark in there and then I can.
Sure. So first, give me a sleight of hand check to open the door quietly, and then we'll do a stealth check when you go in.
14 sleight of hand.
The door opens, It makes a slight noise, not loud, but not a overbearing creak by any stretch. You peek your head out. Are you going to walk in, or are you just peeking your head out and looking?
Well, when I peek out, I guess I'm going to peek first to
Okay.
see because I would like to hide behind something, but I need to see first.
Sure. So you peer around the corner, and the first thing that grabs your attention is this flickering of candle lights. And your eyes go to all these candles. There's 20, 30 candles maybe lit on an altar. And on top of that altar is a small statue of a two-headed gold dragon, the god Círdan. And in front of that altar kneels a humanoid. He's got on this bright white cloak that has all these different gold swirls in it that looks somewhat like a dragon. And it has this black embroidered threads going all throughout it. And you now hear his prayer much more clearly as he's talking to Círdan about protecting the realm and protecting Dyer's Rest. And for whatever reason, maybe he's just too deep into prayer, or maybe you open that door quietly enough, but he doesn't seem to notice you at all.
Is his voice familiar to me at all now?
Give me a history check.
Ooh, 16 plus 3, 19. Ooh.
I would say yes, his voice is familiar. You can place it to some sermons you've heard, to some teachings you've heard in the Church of Círdan. You've heard the voice before. You can't quite remember whose name it is, but you've heard him.
Okay, I'm going to peek back out or go back in my little room with my friends.
Okay.
Guys, I think we're good to go in. I'm a little nervous about what's happening beyond these doors. It's one of the church leaders out there praying to Círdan, and it doesn't sound like it's good. But I think that we could go in, talk to him.
Are you knocking twice? I know. What do I do? Is there?
No, we're staying in here for right now. We're going to talk.
Okay. Oh, okay. Sorry.
Mm-hmm. I'm a team player.
Yeah. Okay.
So.
I'm just ready to go. Are we fighting this person? Or
No, probably shouldn't fight him.
Okay.
Probably should just figure out what's going on.
Okay.
Make sure
Do I talk or does somebody else talk? Is that?
Just follow me.
Is this somebody you can talk to, or is this one of the other people you do not want to talk to? I lose track of who we're talking to and who we're not
I
talking
appreciate you following. We can go in here and talk to them. Let's go see what's going on.
to.
Okay.
Let's do this.
Okay. I'm just gonna I still want to open it quietly. I don't want to scare the person that's in there. So I'm gonna.
But
I'm gonna clank
fall
behind
out of
her.
this
Yeah.
cleaning closet.
I was like, what is it, like a closet?
Yeah, we all fall out of a closet.
Coming with us, or-
It's just a janitor's
Scooby-Doo.
closet.
Yeah, honestly.
So
Okay.
we approach, just walk out,
Yeah.
like, hey.
As soon as y'all start to pour out of this closeted area, this gentleman turns around and stands up. And as soon as he stands up, Ordella, you recognize him as Morland Dunn, who is one of the high priests of the Church of Círdan. He immediately looks taken aback as you four have just come out of this potentially an empty storage room. And he says, where did you all come from? Who sent you? Who sent you? And he grabs, at his side, he starts to grab a holy symbol.
Father Dunn. Hello.
How do you know my name?
I'm gonna walk closer to him and
Okay.
kind of move whatever is in my face and see if he recognizes me.
Stay back. Who are you all?
Father Dunn.
How did you get, you're in the storage room, for what?
Well, we came through the portal. It's me, Princess Ordella. Gosh. It's been 5 years.
I'm sorry, Princess Ordella she's dead. What are you all, who are you?
Your storage room is empty.
Yes,
You don't store
but
anything.
how
in
did
there.
you get down here? And you all are looking, and you can tell right now there is no exit in this room.
There's no exit in this room.
There's no exit in this
What
room
about an
other than
entrance?
going back into that closeted area.
Right. Well, we came through portal in your storage closet here. How did you get in here?
Yeah, do you know Vrez?
As I look around.
We are underneath the Church of Círdan. This is you know about it now. This is a secret, it's my place where I worship and say my prayers to Círdan. It is
For your
closed off
cult.
from the rest of the church, but you came through a portal. Did you create a portal?
No, it was already there. I assume it has been there for a while. Is this not the case?
This is the first I've heard of the portal.
What is usually in this closet behind us?
Honestly, I probably haven't been in that closet in a couple of years.
Hey, do you know Belshire? We were in his tower, but this is where this led, and so
Belshire, the wizard that was once at Dyer's Rest.
I think so. Yeah, I think.
So we are in Dyer's Rest.
Yes, of course. You were in the Church of Círdan.
Father Dunn, it's me, Ordella. What is going on up there?
Up where?
It's like out there in Dyer's Rest. Like, you seem a little on edge.
Forgive me, 4 people just came out of a storage room claiming they were coming from a portal, and one of them claims she's a dead girl. So I am a little on edge. You all are brandishing weapons right now, and you are filled head to toe with armor. So I am a little afraid for my life.
Have you ever seen a spike chain?
And then I kind of look at everybody and I'm just like, put it away. Like, let's just...
Oh, you didn't want... Okay, never mind.
He walks over to one of the walls and pushes in a brick, and you just hear as this secret door moves to the side. I would prefer it if you all would go out this way. I am going out this way as well.
Do you want
need to blow
see?
these candles out?
Check if there's a portal.
Yeah, do you want to like go see it? Like,
Do you want to touch it?
Sure. He walks back down. You can tell he's very on edge at this point. He walks into that closeted room. I don't necessarily see a portal. Do you all see a
this?
portal?
And I like stick my hand in and out a few times.
And he's like, okay, I did not know that was there. Wow. I've been down here so many times. Where does that lead?
A place called the Deep Hallows in Belshire Tower.
Lots of poor little goblins live there. It's dark.
Have you ever seen something like me?
No.
Oh.
I have not.
There was a bunch of them down there.
Forgive me. You are claiming to be Princess Ordella. Princess Ordella Willowfall.
Yeah, look at me.
It's like, duh.
Duh.
No. No, Princess Ordella is dead. She died, let's see, 5 years ago.
How did she die?
She drowned. She was, they found her in a creek. They brought her body back. It had been, I mean, it was bloated and they said it had been in the creek for a couple of weeks. Apparently one night, 5 years ago, she fled the castle or something of the sort, and they found her body some 2 weeks
I knew
later.
you were not the princess.
Ordella, are you a ghost?
Surprise! Wait, who found the body?
2 guards. They were out searching for you.
I
Well,
hate to break it to you, but she's right here.
I am.
I-
So,
We've came to
Well, I don't
return
know if
her.
that's who she is or not now, because this guy's saying it's not her.
so we're gonna do our best to avoid my dad, but we do want to make sure other people are okay here.
Is that why you want to avoid your dad? Because you know it's not really your dad?
Who's your father?
Olarin Willowfall?
Oh, well, he's no longer here either.
What does that mean?
He fled the castle 3 weeks after Ordella was found. Apparently there's some rumor going around about infidelity between him and Brylan, and she fled the castle, he fled the castle. They've been gone for 5 years now. They can't find them.
So, does that mean I'm not a princess anymore, or how does that
I think
work?
that means this is your castle now.
Who is in charge?
King Lycor, he took over once your father left. He was on the council.
Do I know that name?
Yes, he was Olarin's diplomatic advisor at the
So,
time.
like the king's hand.
Somewhat like that, yeah.
He's the king now?
Well, yes. Wait, if you can't, there's no way you're Ordella. They found her body.
I dig into my little satchel and I like show this rock. And I'm like, look,
That is
that's Baron's.
Baron McLaughlin.
Yeah. So we're looking for him also.
Oh, he hasn't been around here since you fled the castle, if that is you. You left for 5 years and now you came back through a portal. Why? Why leave for 5 years and then come back?
Well, I mean, I have a heart, but we also heard. Well, here's the thing. It sounded like you know things are going on, but things are going to get worse probably because there's people on their way here to attack you.
Are they with Lycor? I knew it.
Well, I can't imagine they would be. They're against him.
Well,
I
are they
think.
devils?
Not devils.
Something like that.
Because Lycor, maybe 2-3 weeks ago, was found consorting with devils.
Does he know the mayor of Crowreach by chance?
I don't know the answer to that.
Wait, so
I knew it. I'm going to be persecuted is what's going to happen. I am going to be Lycor. I knew it. He claims he has not signed any deals with any devils, but I'm smarter than that. And I have a feeling, and I've had it now for 2 weeks or more, that he intends to overthrow the Church of Kiridin.
Okay, well, just keep all that to yourself. And so we, minus her, are with the Seekers of Light. Does that sound familiar to you?
Absolutely, yes.
Okay, so that's
We're not initiates.
Can you prove this?
Oh great.
I start
Who's got
fumbling.
the-
I start fumbling
We,
through, checking
all
like
look
my
through our
pockets.
bags.
I think I.
Yeah, you had it last,
Yeah,
okay.
I think is it this one? Pull it out and show it to Yarost. Like, is this what?
Is that the newest version?
I don't know. I know. Yeah, so I show him
Yeah.
our Seekers of Light.
He holds it and says, I haven't seen a Seeker of Light for several years.
wait, who was the last one you saw?
I can't remember their names. It's been maybe 5 or 6 years. Okay, I'm backing all the way up here. So you all are from the Deep Hallows.
No, we went through the Deep Hallows. We are from. I don't know where I'm from, but I think that we are not from the Deep Hallows for sure.
Oh,
Actually, I might be. We went through a weird room back there, and I could be actually from the Deep
Oh my
Hallows.
gosh, 7. I hope they are not.
I might know where I'm from. That's interesting. Anyways, never had that thought before, but right now. So
Oh,
You can be
jeez.
from here if you want to be from here with me.
okay, cool.
um, so you came through this portal. Why did you come through the portal again? What is happening?
Well, we were in Crowreach, and then we were in Pinegate, and then after we were in Pinegate, and we found out a bunch of stuff from this guy named Panner. What was his real name? Panner's real name was something. He was with the Seekers of Light too, I think. But I think he had some red coats or something. Do you guys remember any of that stuff? I don't know.
There's an army on its way.
That's all you need to know.
There's an army on its way. It is the Crimson Silence. Have you heard of this?
Yeah. I knew it was something to do with red. Okay.
I'm sorry, I don't. I've been taken aback by King Lycor.
Does King Lycor know of this room that we're in right now?
I don't believe so.
Okay, well, don't
Should
tell
we
him.
shut the door again? Maybe your little magical stone.
Well, everyone is gone to bed. I'm assuming it's pretty late here.
Okay, well, can we get out of here then?
Is there any way to lock this door?
Yeah, I mean, we can close this secret door. Yes.
Wait, Father, so what you're telling me is that when we leave this little room, that is not the Dyer's Rest out there that I'm used to.
If you are truly Ordella Willowfall, I don't know if I'd tell anybody you are when you go up there. It's essentially the same, but your father and mother are, who knows where they are. A lot of the council members have been replaced, and it feels different, at least to me. I feel like I'm being persecuted.
So no one has seen my mom?
I'm sorry, no. Where did you go for 5 years?
Just been adventuring.
Huh.
Well, no one wanted me here, so I had to leave.
That's fair.
Yeah, and then Baron and Millie and we just had our own little life together.
Where are they now?
Well, I don't know.
Did they run away from you?
No. We had this house and we were just living our life, and then this scary guy came. It was terrifying. And then they shooed me away.
You are more than welcome to stay here tonight. We have dormitories that several of them are empty. If you want to rest up, I don't know what your plans are. By all means, if you say an army is coming through the door, I can try to somehow get you an audience with maybe the captain of the Royal Guard or the military advisor. I don't know what you all are planning to do. You have come through here and now you're telling me an army is coming to Dyer's Rest. What do you want me to do?
Well, we wanted to protect it, but now Lycor is in charge, and, well,
Now we just let it burn.
next adventure. Is there another portal we can go through?
Does this kingdom have a wizard or a mage or someone I can talk to?
We have a a mystic advisor, and I'm sure there are other mages in town. I'm a high priest. I can answer some questions.
I'll
if you-
pass.
Okay.
I think that like waiting for the morning would probably be a good idea. These people need to sleep, but I don't eat, drink, or sleep or anything. So
Isn't that
I'm good to
cool?
go like right now. But they probably need to get a long rest in, you know. So I say we sleep for the night, and then tomorrow we meet with these people that he's military. Is that what she said?
Yeah, yes.
okay.
A military advisor.
Yeah. I say we do that like in the morning and just see what they think.
Did not expect this to happen tonight. Okay, come on, right this way. And he turns around, and you can tell that he is taken aback by everything that you all have told him tonight, everything that's transpired tonight. And he doesn't look dejected, but you can tell he just doesn't have energy as he's walking up these stone steps. Once you all cross through that secret doorway, Moreland reaches over and presses a brick, and the door shuts behind you. And after you walk up the steps, you come to this hallway, and there are these intricate carpets on the ground covering the stone brick of this church. There are candles lit every so often sitting on these console tables pushed against the edges of the hallway. And the air feels much fresher in here compared to where you just came from, being in the Deep Hallows and being in the basement of this church. Are all of you wanting your own room? Do you want different rooms, same rooms? How do
I don't need a room.
I'd like to
Good
be
right here.
alone, please.
Okay, fantastic.
Ordella was getting ready to say, I'll room with Leo, and then she said that, and she's like, just kidding.
So he gives you each your own rooms, and he says, I am down the hall to the right, and then you make your first left, and I'm the first room on the left if you need anything. If not, feel free to leave in the morning. We will have someone clean the rooms. Would you like me in the morning to try to get you an audience?
We will discuss tonight and let you know.
Good night, you all, and if you are Ordella Willowfall, welcome back and good luck.
So, Ordella, you do not, you're no longer in power, and we don't have to worry about avoiding your parents. Do we still want to be here?
I feel like she's getting like a deep sense of like, she's like feeling very emotional now that she's back there. And she's like, first it was like, oh, we're going to kind of go. But now she's feeling like they need to protect it. And she's almost feeling a little angry because like, who is this guy coming in? And like, even though she was mad at her dad, she wants to almost like avenge these people because she wants her parents to come back. And if Baron hasn't come back, he's probably dead. Millie's probably dead. And she feels like she doesn't have anywhere to belong at all right now. Like home isn't even home. And so like, what can we do to fix that a little bit? Yeah, I think we should.
Okay, so is this new king, King Lycor? Is this someone we can trust? It sounds like he is now conversing with devils. This seems to be a trend amongst leaders.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't know. Maybe we could talk to some people about him.
Okay, so but if invasion is coming through portal, this portal is all bottlenecked into one closet.
Yeah.
We can just barricade this one closet.
Seems like we just
cave
cement it in. Yeah.
Okay, we just gave in.
Seems
that
pretty
part
easy,
of-
actually.
What if we could close the portal or move it?
Like move it into water or something. That would be funny.
Well, just, like move it somewhere else or to come out somewhere else.
7 is strong. You can just push it.
I'll try.
I think if you
I don't
try
know
to
if
push
it-
portal, you'll go through portal.
Yeah, I don't know if it'll
You don't know
be,
that until I try.
I don't
He
know
just
if
goes back and forth,
physically
back and forth, back until we tell him to
move
stop.
it. So yeah, I think on that, and I'm gonna go in my room and close the door.
I wish Leo liked us.
Wait, she doesn't like us? Does she not? Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to go in here and sit down, I guess. And so I just go in and
You all
Go
go to
and
your
stand by.
separate rooms?
Yeah.
Okay. Night takes you all.
Squeak. So I'm gonna be in my room, but I am going through my books to see is there anything that talks about portals, like in the books that I picked up from.
From Zalcom?
Yeah.
Give me an investigation check.
A 20,
You got a nat 20?
Yes.
Gosh, with her new dice.
24.
I will say you do find some information about portals. Everything that you find in those books has to do with ancient portals. A lot of information about high-level spells that can open portals, but not really anything on how to close a portal or how to move a portal.
So nothing about opening, closing, or moving.
There's about opening. From what you can tell, there are a lot of high-level spells that you don't have access to yet. With the same with closing a portal. So Leo reads, does anybody else want to do anything before you finish or before you start your long rest?
Ordella is just crying.
Mm.
She's so sad.
I'm just up like, oh my gosh, I wish she would shut up.
No, she's super sad. She's like super confused. I guess she'll just fall asleep crying.
I'm working on my spells too. So reading and spells for 4 hours, trancing.
And I'm rolling my little rock in my hand.
Your Baron Rock?
Yeah.
One by one, you each fall asleep. Yarost, you hit the bed and you fall asleep quickly. Leo, you're studying your spell books and you're combing through those ancient texts that have been translated by Zalcom to see if you can find any information on how to open, close, or move a portal. Seven, you're sitting there in your room and you go into standby mode and you can't help but think about the day you just had. Maybe potentially learning about where you came from, some of the history and lore about your past in the dreams you've had. And Ordella, as you're lying in bed, tears rolling down your face, in Dyer's Rest for the first time in 5 years, you can't help but think about these 3 friends, maybe, that you've just made in Seven, Yarost, and Leona, but also wondering where your mother went and where the man you always called father went, and why did they flee the castle? And what is Dyer's Rest really like now? If people saw you, if people noticed you, how would they react? What would they do? And eventually, you fall asleep. And eventually, one by one, you wake up and you make your way back out into this hallway where it's still pretty dark because the sun isn't even quite up yet. But after a few minutes of conversing, you see Moreland Dunn come around a corner and he says, "Oh, you all are already up."
We must destroy your secret room. Is that what we have decided?
To you too.
If the
Okay,
portal
well-
is down there and the Crimson Silence wants to attack Dyer's Rest through this portal, if we destroy room, they cannot come through.
Yeah, we either need to do
is
that,
simple.
or I need to speak to someone like your mystic, your mage, someone who's very magical,
I think we could probably arrange both of those things, actually.
like ASAP.
Obviously, we would have to look at the structural integrity
I don't know these words.
I do. Continue.
So if we destroy... Seven's never seen a bear before, but he knows about structural integrity of buildings.
He puts on a good face.
The room is in the basement, and if we were to just tear down that room, I don't know if what's above it would collapse. So I would have to get a building engineer to make sure it's in Dyer's Rest's code. It has to be within code for us to destroy something like this. I can get you all an audience with the Mystic Advisor and the Military Advisor to see if they have other ideas. If what you are saying is even true, you may have to provide some sort of proof to them of this for them to believe you. And then I will also find some type of engineer in the process. Feel free to do what you need to do. It may take me an hour or so to contact these
Father,
folks. Yes.
Can you tell them to meet us at Dyer's Cafe? We
Yes.
would love to have one of their
Oh, what's a
Scones.
cafe?
And by Dyer's Cafe, do you mean the Golden Table or Solstice?
the one with those yummy scones.
Yes, that's the Golden Table.
We will meet them there.
I don't eat, so I don't.
They may require you to go to the castle.
Rude.
I don't think they're just going to come to a restaurant.
Well, that is where we'll be. We'll be at the Golden Table eating scones.
I'm just like so proud of Yaros all of a sudden. I'm like, yes. I'm turning him.
Moreland nods and then kind of shakes his head. He points you in the direction of how to get out of the Church of Círdan, and then he turns back into the direction he came from, turns around that corner. You all heed Moreland's directions. You move down the hallway and get to one of the side exits of the Church of Círdan. You open up this heavy wooden door, and Dyer's Rest lies in front of you. The sun isn't even up yet. It's creeping up the horizon line, but shadows are everywhere still. The city is quiet. Ordella, the city right now looks exactly like you left it. There are cobblestone streets in front of you. It seems like you're in a neighborhood meets business district. And as you're taking in the birds just beginning to chirp and the cool morning air hitting your faces, you see 3 figures walking in your general direction. Each of them have very similar garb on when compared to what you've seen with the Crimson Cult. The hoods of their cloaks are pulled all the way up, and they cover pretty much their entire face, and it's hard to even get a bead on what their faces look like. They pay you absolutely no attention as they just continue walking slowly, ever so often looking up at the church.
7 doesn't, it doesn't have a lot of like social things. For whatever reason, this just feels wrong to him. Yaros, I think we should follow them. I'm going to follow them. Do you want to come with me? I think it'd be kind of fun. We could send Ordella and Leo to the cafe.
I'm going to send a message to 7. And it's going to say, I can hear you. I'm right here.
Yeah. Well,
but I also agree with you. I think they are a little suspicious.
So I think we should, at least somebody should just see where they go. Does 7 feel like he's seen them before?
No, definitely not.
Okay.
Well, I could always send Luna to tail him.
I forget about that thing there. But
it's called a bat. It's not called a thing.
Okay, bat.
As you all are talking, these 3 humanoids, instead of going past the church and just continuing on down the road, they actually turn to go down the side of the church. And as you're looking around, there's no one else outside right now in Dyer's Rest. Maybe it's too early for people to be up in this business residential district. It's not really a farming district, and so people aren't up at the crack of dawn. But these 3 humanoids go around the side of the church.
How far away are they?
At this point, they're probably 120, 150 feet away.
So I'm going to send Luna. I'm going to start walking as I send her.
Are you going to stealth or just walk?
I'm going to stealth because you have a dice in your hand.
Make a stealth check, please.
Oh, gosh. Okay, 7, 10.
All right, Leo, so you are keeping a safe distance between you and these 3 humanoids as they go around the church. And you can tell at this point, they keep looking at it, but not just to admire it. They are studying this church.
For like an army or something, perhaps.
Yeah, like to look for someone to come out of there, like an army.
And then you go into your trance, and Luna flutters out from inside your cloak, and she trails them all the way to the back of the church. And you finally get a glimpse at one of their faces. And it is extremely gaunt, almost to the point of where you're not even sure if they've got skin on their face or if it's a skeletal structure. And its eyes are glowing.
Oh,
are they red?
Okay.
And then one of them turns around and looks directly into Luna's eyes, looking directly into your eyes. And it says, turn around and leave. And that is it for this week's 20 Sides. Tune in each week to follow Yaros, 7, Leona, and Ordella as they venture across the Veiled Lands. Don't forget to follow us on all the socials, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and TikTok at 20 Sides Pod. Rate and review us wherever you listen to your podcast. And please share the podcast with your friends, family, and of course, your arch rivals. Last but not least, we couldn't do this without the atmospheric background tracks from tabletopaudio.com and Michael Gelfi. We will see you next week right here on 20 Sides.